And that's that board completed. One more time to do this, just to clarify and confirm everything I got right and wrong. And then this is it. Last time. Probably the next time I'll be in here, all of this will be down. Right, let's get into this. So, these are the 4 people we were left with. And I made a mistake there with Latin. So, Hamza was 30.7 in Latin, 34.7 ballroom, and 38 led the speciality. Fleur finishes with 35 in Latin, 33.6 in ballroom, and 36.7 in speciality. Again, all the specialities seem to be highest on here, apart from Molly, who hers is the lowest of 34.8, 35.4 in ballroom, and 36.3 in Latin, the highest for both. And Helen, 32.2 in Latin, 34.2 in ballroom, and 35.1 in speciality. So this is the board. Got Fleur and Hamza the wrong way about. So it goes first in Latin, Molly, first in ballroom, Molly, first in speciality, Hamza, second in Latin, Fleur, second in ballroom, Hamza, and second in speciality to Fleur. Third in Latin, Helen, third in ballroom, Helen, and third in speciality, Helen. Last or fourth in Latin is Hamza. Last in ballroom or fourth is Fleur. And last in speciality or fourth, if you want to be so specific, is Molly. And the other thing is the judges' board. This is me keeping a track of who I've been in line with every single week. I ended up getting the exact same average as Anton. So there you go. So out of all the points added up of all the dances, so what you just do is you add up the total of all the scores you've given, and then you divide them by the number of dances they've done, and then you know how it's looking. So that's what it ended up being like. So I was pleasantly surprised. So that's that board. There. And then of course you have my scoreboard. All received 10s in the final, apart from Hamza for his show dance. Shame he made his little mistake, but there you have it. And then of course you can see my scores from previously. Yeah. So I never give anything lower than 4. I give out a lot of 10s to Molly. Only one to Will. She'll read them out. LES 7, 8, 7, 8, 8, 6, 8. Never got anything higher than an 8, which she received 4 times. Helen 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 10, 8, 10, 8, 10, 9, 10. And then 10, 10, or 10, 10, 10 in the final. Matt 5, 6, 6, 7. Quite a generous 7. I don't think maybe he deserved it. But I give him an extra point for his dance off. Hamza 8. Oh, paper. 8, 7, 7, 10, 10, 9, 10, 10, 10, 9, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. Fleur 9, 8, 8, 10, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10. LET 7, 7, 7, and then 8, 7, 9, 7, 8, 8, 7. It sounds like I'm reading a phone number out, but well, what can you do? Richie 7, 9, and 6. I got a 9. That'll be K 6 and 7. I like K performances. Kim 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, and 9. So again, only 110. As the same with Tyler, 110, a 6, an 8, and a 9, 10, 8, 8, and then 7, 7, and 9. So again, quite up and down. James, 5, 6, 6, 7, 6, 7. Very overrated, to say the least, from others, not me, of course. Molly, 8, 9, 8, 10, 7, 10, 10, 10, 9, 10, 10, 9, 10. And then 10, 10, 10. And the final, so she pretty much got loads of 10s out of me because I thought she was fabulous. Well, 8, 7, 9, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 8, 10, 8, and 9. Again, thought he was good, just not the best. Tony, 4, 5, 7, 7, 5, 8, 6, 7. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Jade, 8, 8, 8, 9, 8. She thought Jade was underrated. So there you go, that's that board. I don't think that was particularly needed, but there you have it. Hams and Jovita. I was right. I changed to Helen and Gorka for the semis. I was tricked. But my prediction that I've been making from Hamza from week 4, 5 was, right. Molly, sure, the first few, and then I knew after that Hamza was up to something. Now, I ended up messing up this order. So the fact that I got it right, that Hamza would win, means that I got everyone else right. I didn't know what to do. I just put Fleur in the 4th box, even though they're already second. I forgot about that. So, really, they all mean the same thing. So, yeah, that is the board of leaving. Oh, yeah, it was pretty much the same. Top and bottom got it wrong for the final. That was it for the whole series. I thought Helen was going to be bottom and Hams and Fleur at the top. Hams ended up being bottom, actually, so that was really wrong. Averages. So Hams 35.37 from the judges, 36.75 from me. Helen 34 from the judges, 36.50 from me. Fleur 35.50 from the judges, 37 from me, and then Molly 35.43 from the judges and 37.50 from me. So, it was all quite tight. I just did it in the public voting order that I thought it was going to go. So that is how the board has ended up over this series. So there you go, that's a complete. Worst scores were added. Fleur and Ballroom was 28, 29 in Latin and Speciality. Molly's worst in Ballroom was 34, 31 in Latin and 30 in Speciality. The only one not to score under 30, but also never got a 40. Helen 31 in Ballroom, 27 in Latin and 26 in Speciality. And Hams 33 in Ballroom, that's quite high. 24 in Latin and 34 in Speciality, which would have been like 37 had his showdance not went wrong. Right, so my 40 and 10 predictions that I'd made, they were all correct. Everyone got a 10. But everyone apart from Molly got a 40, and I predicted everyone would, so I was wrong on that. I thought her showdance should have got a 40, so I was disappointed. The worst scores, they still stand the same. Fleur on 28, Helen on 26, Molly on 30, and Hams on 24. I'd have been seriously concerned if that had changed by the final, if I'm being really honest. But of course, when you turn to best scores, 2 people got their first 40. Helen and Hamza both for their favourite dance, and Molly got more 39, so there you go. So you see, Fleur was the only one going into the final with a 40. She ended up bagging 2 more, which give her 3 40s on her time on the show. So that's really good. So there is that board. Molly's remains on 39 for ballroom and Latin with her best, and 38 in speciality. Fleur 38 for ballroom, 40 for Latin, and 40 in speciality. Helen 39 in ballroom and Latin and 40 in speciality because she claimed her first one. Hamza 37 in ballroom. Seems like I thought he got more in a ballroom. 38 in Latin. Would not have been surprised his Latin best was higher than his ballroom best. And 40 in speciality. That was no surprise. The very last thing, the show dance effectiveness didn't go how I expected it to. Because Hamza was up first with the audience. I don't think that happened. Helen, I don't think that happened either. I think Helen's connected the most with the audience. Molly and Fleur, I think I got that right. Not the judges, so I got Hamza and Helen mixed up. I would swap Helen and Hamza in terms of the judges' favourites, if I'm honest. And I think I almost got it right, though I definitely got it right with the judges' favourite being Fleur for the show dance. So there you go, that's a complete series. So that was a roller coaster of guessing. Even the snow globe isn't as bright anymore. And then of course, not to take a blank into these, we have our averages from past weeks. Week 12. That was week 11. Week 10, it's funny, you can see the pen getting stronger as the weeks go further back. Week 9. Week 8. And of course, the further it goes back, the more people there are. Week 7. Week 6. Week 5. Week 4. Week 3. And then weeks 1 and 2. So yeah, it's an entire series wrapped up. So my room can finally look a lot better now, and I can go off the door. So yeah, I think that's it complete. So we'll finish with the Christmas tree. And turn the slide off and wrap up. Wrong light. Yeah, that can be us. Done for another year. Oh, there you go.